Here in Tokyo's Akihabara district, a place that's known for quirky ideas, one former salaryman himself has come up with a very unique business.
Japan never fails to amaze. Today, we'll get to see the 15 things you can only see in Japan. These aren't your typical tourist spots. They're unique experiences that'll make you say, only in Japan. Get ready for vending machines that sell everything, hotels smaller than your bedroom, and trains that move faster than you can blink. We'll explore why KFC is a Christmas tradition and how you can rent a family for a day. Stick around until the end. Number 2 on our list will blow your mind. Let's jump in and discover what makes Japan truly one of a kind. Number 15. Kawaii culture. Japan's kawaii culture is all about cuteness overload. It's everywhere you look, from clothes to cartoons. Kawaii means cute in Japanese, and boy, they do take it seriously. Think Hello Kitty and Pokemon. These adorable characters aren't just for kids. Adults love them too. In fact, many people dress up as their favorite cute characters every day. It's not just for Halloween here. But kawaii isn't only about looks, it's a way of life. People even act cute to fit in. And get this, cities and companies have their own cute mascots. These little guys help sell stuff and bring in tourists. The kawaii craze isn't just big in Japan anymore, it's spreading worldwide. People everywhere are falling for the charm of all things cute and cuddly. So, if you're into cute stuff, Japan is your paradise. Just don't be surprised if you see a grown-up dressed as a giant fluffy bunny on your morning commute. If you think that's all Japan has to offer, wait until you hear about an island that will give you chills down your spine.
It tells us about, the fact that we're living on resources.
Number 14. Spend a day on a ghost island. Ever dreamed of exploring a real-life ghost town? Well, hop on a boat to Hashima Island in Japan. This spooky spot was once home to over 5,000 people back in the 1970s. Now, it's empty and falling apart. Why? The coal mines shut down and everyone left, but that's what makes it so cool now. You can't wander around on your own as it's too dangerous. Guided tours let you peek into the past. You can walk through old houses and schools, all empty and quiet. This isn't just about getting spooked though. It's a chance to think about how quickly things can change. One day a busy town, the next a silent island. Hashima, also called Battleship Island because of its shape, is more than just a creepy day trip. It's a real-life history lesson, showing how Japan's big plans sometimes had unexpected results. Ready for an adventure? This ghost island is waiting. Speaking of scary things, let's move on to something that looks simple on the outside but packs a punch when you step inside. Number 13. High-tech toilets. Forget plain old toilets. Japan's got potties with superpowers. These superb thrones do way more than just flush. First off, there are no cold seats here. These toilets keep your bottom toasty warm. Need a wash? No problem. They've got built-in water sprays that clean you up nice and fresh. And don't worry about being wet. A gentle air dryer takes care of that. But wait, there's more. Stinky bathroom? These smart toilets can make bad smells disappear. Some even play music to cover up embarrassing noises. The best part is that you don't even have to touch anything. The toilets flush on their own or with a wave of your hand. It's like magic. These fancy toilets aren't just functional, they look cool too. They fit right in with modern bathrooms. People love these high-tech toilets so much that Japan is now selling them all over the world. Soon, everyone might have a super toilet in their home. While those toilets might blow your mind, wait until you see where some Japanese people choose to sleep at night. Number 12. Capsule Hotel. Have you ever heard of sleeping in a box? That's what capsule hotels are like. These funky hotels started in Japan. They're perfect for busy cities where space is tight. Instead of big rooms, you get a small pod to sleep in. It's like a bed-sized space that's cozy and private. It's about as big as a large suitcase, but comfy enough to stretch out in. You get lights, plugs for your phone, and sometimes even a TV. Don't worry, you're not stuck in there all day. There are shared areas to hang out, shower, and relax. Capsule hotels are great for saving money. They're cheaper than regular hotels, but still give you a good night's sleep. Lots of people traveling alone love them. The cool thing is, this idea is catching on. Cities around the world are trying out capsule hotels now. It's It's a smart way to make the most of small spaces. If you think sleeping in a capsule is different, you haven't seen what Japanese TV producers make their contestants do.
On your mark. Set.
Number 11. Super weird game shows. Ever watch a game show where people eat bugs or run on soap? Welcome to the world of super weird game shows. These shows are like regular contestants, but with a crazy twist. Imagine trying to answer questions while being tickled or singing karaoke in a room full of snakes. That's the kind of stuff you'll see. In Japan, these shows are very popular. They love making people do funny, sometimes gross things. One show even had folks licking stuff to guess what it was. Yuck. But it's not just about being silly. These games can be really hard. People might have to solve puzzles while standing on one foot or remember long lists while being splashed with water. The best part is that everyone's laughing, even the people playing. It's all in good fun. These shows are so popular that other countries are starting to make their own versions. So next time you're channel surfing, keep an eye out for something super weird. Just when you think Japan couldn't get more confusing, here's something that will make you pull out your map and scratch your head. Number 10. Most streets in Japan don't have names. Did you know most streets in Japan don't have names? It's true. Instead of Main Street or Oak Avenue, they use numbers. Here's how it works. Each area is split into blocks. These blocks get numbers. So, if you're looking for a place, you might see an address like 234. This means Block 2, Area 3, Building 4. At first, this might seem tricky, but for Japanese people, it's normal. They've been doing it this way for a long time. Why are there no street names? Well, many Japanese cities grew without much planning. Streets popped up as needed, not in neat grids. This number system can be hard for visitors. They often get lost. That's why many people in Japan use landmarks to find their way around, or they might use their phone's map app. Even though it's different, this system works well for Japan. It's just another cool thing that makes Japan unique. That's just getting around town. Wait until you hear what Japanese people do during Christmas time. Number 9. KFC is a Christmas tradition in Japan. Believe it or not, KFC is a big deal for Christmas in Japan. This fun tradition started in the 1970s when KFC came up with a clever idea. They told people that fried chicken was perfect for Christmas dinner. Surprisingly, it worked. Now, many Japanese families look forward to KFC at Christmas. It's so popular that people order their meals weeks before December 25th. They don't want to miss out. A typical KFC Christmas meal has more than just chicken. You also get cake and sometimes other yummy sides. KFC even makes special boxes and toys for the holiday. What's interesting is that Christmas isn't a big holiday in Japan. It's not a day off work or school, but KFC has made it special. This shows how companies can change what people do in different countries. Who would have thought that a fast food chain could create a new Christmas tradition only in Japan? Speaking of unique places, there's a small island in Japan where humans aren't the main residents. Are you enjoying the video? If you're digging it as much as we are, why not give it a thumbs up? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Let's chat about it. Number 8. Japan's Island of Bunnies. There's an island in Japan filled with bunnies. This place is called Okunoshima, but people often call it Rabbit Island. Long ago, this small island was a secret place where Japan made weapons during World War II, but now it's home to thousands of friendly rabbits. These bunnies are so important that dogs and cats aren't allowed on the island. This helps keep the rabbits safe and happy. Every year, lots of people visit to see and play with the rabbits. Tourists love to feed them and take pictures. It's fun to watch so many bunnies hopping around. While the rabbits are cute, the island also teaches us about history. You can see old buildings from the war next to all the fluffy bunnies. If you like animals and want to see something different, Rabbit Island is a great place to visit in Japan. Just remember to bring some treats for your new furry friends. If you're amazed by an island full of rabbits, wait until you see what Japanese farmers do to make fruit more interesting. Number 7. Square watermelon. Have you ever seen a watermelon that's not round? In Japan, they grow square watermelons. These special watermelons were first made to fit better in fridges. Farmers put the growing watermelons in box-shaped molds. As the fruit gets bigger, it fills the box and becomes square. Even though they look different, these watermelons taste just like regular ones. However, they're not usually eaten. People often buy them as gifts or to decorate their homes. Making square watermelons takes a lot of work, so they cost a lot. One square watermelon can cost around $160. That's much more than a normal watermelon. Despite the high price, many people love these unique fruits. They're popular for special events or as a fancy present. Square watermelons show how creative Japanese farmers can be. They turned a simple fruit into something eye-catching and fun. It's a cool way to mix farming with art. If you think shaped fruit is cool, you won't believe what Japanese scientists did to everyone's favorite summer treat.
But when it just is in the air, nothing's happening.
Number 6. Non-melting ice cream. Imagine eating ice cream on a hot day without it turning into a messy puddle. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, in Japan, it's now a reality. Japanese scientists have created ice cream that doesn't melt quickly. They add special ingredients called polyphenols to the ice cream. These help keep its shape even when it's warm outside. How does it work? The polyphenols stop the water and oil in the ice cream from separating. This means the ice cream stays solid for longer. Regular ice cream is made with cream and sugar, but this new ice cream shows how Japan likes to try new things with food. People who enjoy eating ice cream outside really like this invention. They can take their time eating without worrying about it melting too fast. This cool new ice cream is just one example of how Japan mixes science with everyday foods. It's a fun way to make eating more enjoyable and less messy. That's not the weirdest food in Japan. Let me tell you about a delicacy that will make you look at fish differently. Number 5. Medima or tuna eyes. Tuna eyes might sound strange, but they're a special treat in Japan. Chefs cook them in different ways. Some serve them raw like sashimi, others grill them. The eyes have a jelly-like texture and a rich taste. In many places, fish eyes are thrown away, but in Japan, they use every part of the fish. This shows respect for the food and helps reduce waste. Tuna eyes have a strong savory flavor called umami. Chefs like to use this taste in their dishes. They create fancy meals with these unusual ingredients. While not common outside Japan, tuna eyes are becoming more popular. Food lovers who want to try new things are getting interested in them. This unusual food shows how creative Japanese cooking can be. It turns something unexpected into a tasty dish. If eating fish eyes sounds strange, wait until you hear about this special bath that some Japanese people take. Number 4. A ramen noodle bath. Imagine taking a bath in your favorite soup. In Japan, you can do just that with a ramen noodle bath. This new fun trend lets people soak in a tub filled with ramen broth and noodles. It might sound silly, but many people enjoy it. The bath smells like real ramen and even has floating noodles. Why would someone want to bathe in soup? Well, some think it's good for your skin. The ingredients in ramen like soy sauce and miso might help make your skin soft. These special baths are set up to look like ramen soups. You feel like you're inside a giant bowl of ramen. Not everyone likes the idea of sitting in food, but for those who do, it's a fun way to relax. It's also a chance to try something new and different. This odd bath shows how Japan likes to mix food with other parts of life. It turns a simple meal into a whole new experience. After that bath, some lonely Japanese people head to a very special type of cafe, but it's not what you think.
The question is, how much would you pay for a hug or just a little bit of a cuddle?
Number 3. Japan's cuddle cafes. Have you ever felt lonely and just wanted a hug? In Japan, there's a special place for that. Cuddle cafes. These cafes are not for dating. Instead, they let people pay for simple, friendly hugs and company. It's a safe way to feel close to someone without any romance. Why do people go there? Many feel alone in big, busy cities. Some work long hours and don't have time for friends. At cuddle cafes, they can relax and chat with someone nice. What happens in a cuddle cafe? You might lie down next to a staff member and talk, or you could just enjoy being quiet together. It's all about feeling comfortable and cared for. These cafes show how Japan is finding new ways to help people feel connected. Cuddle cafes offer a gentle touch and a friendly face in a world where many feel alone. It's a unique answer to a common problem, the need for human contact in our busy lives. If you think paying for cuddles is unusual, you won't believe what some Japanese people do when they need company. Number 2. Renting a girlfriend. In Japan, you can now rent a girlfriend, but it's not what you might think. This service is all about friendly company, not romance. Here's how it works. You can pay for someone to hang out with you. You might go to a movie, have dinner, or just take a walk in the park. The girlfriend acts like she's your partner, but it's just pretend. Why would anyone do this? Well, some people are too busy to date. Others feel shy or lonely. Having a fake girlfriend can make them feel better at social events. The girls who do this job are clear about the rules. There's no kissing or holding hands. It's all about good conversation and having fun together. This idea shows how Japan comes up with new ways to help people feel less alone. It's a safe way to enjoy time with someone without the stress of real dating. So, next time you're in Japan and see a happy couple, remember, it might just be a rental. Even all that seems normal compared to this next festival, which will leave you wondering why anyone would make babies cry. Number 1. Naki Sumo Baby Crying Festival. Imagine a festival where making babies cry is a good thing. That's what happens at Japan's Naki Sumo Baby Crying Festival. Every year, big sumo wrestlers hold tiny babies. Their job is to make the babies cry. It might sound odd, but it's all in good fun. Why they do this is because Japanese people believe that crying babies grow up healthy and strong. They also think it keeps bad luck away. During the festival, sumo wrestlers try different tricks. They might make funny faces or loud noises. The first baby to cry is the winner. Parents bring their babies to join in. They're not worried. They know it's safe and fun. Everyone watches and cheers. This special event shows how Japan mixes old ideas with new fun. It's a chance for families to come together and celebrate their little ones. So, if you're in Japan and hear lots of babies crying, don't worry, it might just be a festival. Well folks, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more cool content. Don't forget to tell us your favorite part in the comments. Thanks for watching.